Are introductions needed? I don't think they are. I think, in fact, we are all exactly where we need to be. So saith the Bureau. I mean, what else are we going to do while we wait for Stellar Blade to come out? You feel me? Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Was that my face? That was kind of my face. Yes, without further ado, welcome to the Expert Playlist. The one place on the internet where you can catch up on games you have never played before. Especially if you have a backlog like mine. I mean, do you even know what's on the docket tonight? Is the screen telling you anything? Yeah. That's crazy. You don't say. I gotta say, and I know this isn't immediately obvious, but I think the most fun I've had doing these series of control videos is not just the game itself, but also the fact that I have to keep coming up with new definitions of the word control. For each and every new post that we do with this game. It's actually really fun. Shoutouts to vocabularies, guys. Any game that inspires you to read is one I wholly recommend. Playing, excuse me. Playing Alan Wake made me want to get back into some of my pulpier, weirder novels, which is only a win-win for everybody involved, right? I mean, that's dope. back into this convoluted story. You know, when you actually sit down and try not to think too hard about it, it does kind of make sense. I don't know if that's an actual endorsement of the story itself, but I mean, expecting linear storytelling from Remedy at this point is kind of like expecting Tarantino to make a movie without cursing in it. You know, you're just kind of, is the juice worth the squeeze? Seriously, I'm gonna miss all these different definitions of control that I have going here. I have to find the Black Rock Quarry, and if I remember correctly, I'm really trying my best here. I think it might be straight ahead. Okay, never mind. We're already lost. We're already lost. I've got nothing. Just don't listen to me. Period. Don't listen to me at all. We're gonna find our way out of here. I'm just. Yeah. Okay, wait, yeah. This feels right.
That shit the Hiss are spouting? I've seen parapsychosis, but what the hell is a worm through time?
That's a good question. It's a good question worth asking. Mark my words, and I legit promise, there will be at least 30% less wandering around. I mean it. There will be at least 30% less wandering around in this playthrough. I'm so serious. In my defense, this is a really, really dense, really detailed open world. Like, the old, what's it called? Like the Ether building or something like that? Or the old house? Really not a fan of that thing. Move. back in the day. What are you supposed to do? What are you gonna do in that case? Really don't like you. Oh yeah, I got this off stream. Yeah. That ability, I kind of picked that up off stream. And then I realized I need to keep playing this on stream. Because it's criminal to just cut you out of moments like the one that precipitated me. Look at me, I'm a dumb security guard. I can shoot people because I have to hiss. Yeah, what are you hissing on now, fam? Let's take a walk. Let's go places. Let's see the sights. What? Like this was not a foregone conclusion. What do you think we're playing on Friday? Control?
Christ, we're running low on everything.
I'm losing my mind because I legitimately found the Black Rock Quarry last time I was here. I swear I found it. I think I did. I legit think I did. I mean, you think it would just be back in Black Rock Processing. Black Rock Lab.
That shit the Hiss are spouting.
Isn't that easy enough?
I've seen parapsychosis, but what the
It's
hell
not
is a
there,
worm
is
through
it?
time?
No.
You remind us of home. You've taken your box to your box office with you. All hair must be done. Under the conceptual reality of this disorder, you must work to understand the way. After this long time of pause.
As soon as I cross over back into central maintenance, it's going to make the enemies in there respawn, so I'm not exactly thrilled about that. But their bathrooms are not completely full. I don't know why I keep getting drawn back here. But I'll mull it over. I don't know why I keep getting drawn back here, but I don't know. Something just keeps telling me it's in this direction. I don't know why. Something just keeps telling me it's back here. I mean, no, not in here. I'm just checking this one. But
To get out of here.
yeah, let me just try this.
When can we get out of here?
You know, worst case scenario. No, that'll get me turned around. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, right? I don't find what I'm looking for, and I just end up back at the entrance. I just feel like what I'm looking for is in this direction. Yes. Okay. Sorry you had to watch that. I mean, I know me running back and forth, doubting my instincts is not the most fun thing to witness, but how do I press play on this? That's a strong TV. That means it's not meant to be broken, you feel me? Alright, let's go to the quarry. I knew I found it. I knew it. We're in the quarry. Why would the quarry be up and not down? That just begs the question, how deep are we? Ooh, asshats. That's how you know you're headed in the right direction, when asshats are in play. Look at this guy. Complete asshat. I was dipped. Oh, pull out! Alright, and break. There has to be like a dropping of the other shoe, right? Because this game is so uniformly empowering in its combat that I'm almost one-to-one on Jesse's character in the amount of freedom and I guess privilege that she experiences being able to exist in this world and manipulate it the way she does. There's a small part that we didn't catch on stream earlier where Jessie says to herself, like, this place is weird and it's twisted and it doesn't make any sense and I love it here. Like something along those lines. And I couldn't help but shake my head like, I understand you making sense of a place that doesn't make much sense. Clearance level 5, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. What now, dick face? Give me this control point, boy. I'm excited. Okay, so dope. We finally found out what the third floor of this place looks like. Now we can get over to that really black and fuzzy part of the map that's all scribbled out. Or as we in the biz like to say, redacted. I just want to explore this place down here for a second. I feel like there's something useful going on down here. Ah, fuck. Oh, table that. That's how I solve all my problems. Hit him with his friend's dead body. Hit him with a chair. WWE style. Who is shooting at me? Is that you? That was you. Wanton destruction, I tell you. She's so powerful. It's almost scary. You know, after a game with third-person combat like this... Oh, shit, I'm in ventilation? Oh, wow. Wow. I should have known. Do I need a control point right now? We're kind of fresh out of points. I did gain the ability to take two people's brains at the same time, though. So, and I did unlock the new weapon. You can see me using it. It's called Pierce? Yeah, there we go. It's called Pierce. Like the old guy from Community. I did retire Shatter for a bit. Grip just seems like the logical choice since it's proc to do a shit ton of damage. And Pierce is just fun to use, you know? Ooh, 15% zoom. Take that old zoom and dismantle it. What's this? Damage while aiming is crazy. I kind of like that. I kind of like that as a perk. Damage while aiming. What's more useful, friends? I don't know. Let's see what 15% zoom looks like. 15% zoom looks like. Can we tell the difference? Alright. I feel like I want damage while zoomed in. That seems like such a specific thing. I mean, who doesn't ADS, you know? That zoom actually kind of makes a difference, but I want the damage mod, so we're gonna see. I don't know how this game masks loading so well. Probably because the corridors are so large, cavernous. But it's really well done. You know, it's just weird to me that we're just sitting here normalizing, you know, floating bodies. Like, this should be unusual to me, but it's not. Not anymore, anyway. We're like 5 chapters deep. People floating in the air just mumbling hoodoo voodoo is just kind of the norm. Hate to say it. Sometimes I forget my own strength. Who's that? He looks like he wants to be shot by bullets. Oh, yep. Damage while aiming was a good choice. Boom. Goodbye. Power's up. Those don't do something. Well, anticlimactic. Oh, there's gonna be more going on there. Up to the quarry. Are we opening up the map yet? Oh, nope, we're not there yet. I can't wait to see the map slowly unscribble itself into relevance. What the hell is happening? Oops. Okay. Do you understand how complex and impressive that interaction is? Just in general. Do you know how ridiculous this interaction is? Look at this! Some of the most fun moments with the game have nothing to do with the game itself, I tell you. Oof. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator Bleep met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. If I play this long enough, am I going to begin questioning my reality? I kind of already am. A couple more levels of this, I'll be ready to go outside and see if I can levitate. There are so many panic rooms in the Bureau of Control. How unstable does this building get on a daily or regular basis that you need this many panic rooms? The shelters have serial numbers, codes, potentially for cross communication, since, you know, they all use CD radios and Morse code. Look, buddy, I get it. You'll never be hacked, but
Elevator's
at
broken.
what cost, you know? At what cost?
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Gotta what? She what? Can I just throw it at the shelf and watch things break? Impressive stuff, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, knowing that if I press the triangle button, she will absolutely vaporize every single box in front of her with one button press. That's insane. She is insane. But moreover, I cannot wait to see Max Payne in this engine. Gives me chills. Surprised, since it's a collaboration with Rockstar, that they didn't go with Rage. Like, they're actually using Northlight to do the Max Payne remake. That's actually kind of exciting. I love Rage and its many applications, but, you know, look at Control. Look at the level of destruction and physics and just the level of fidelity it can keep while maintaining a steady frame rate. Look at this game! The lighting is incredible as well, I gotta say. This lighting would be amazing for Max Payne. Just look how this game handles metallic surfaces, you know, materials like rubber, metal, leather, plastic. Like, everything in the way light bounces off of everything looks right in this engine. And probably because it's really well suited to low lit environments. Like, I couldn't see something as colorful as Fortnite working in this engine, but something that requires like soft, warm lighting, or something that's trying to achieve a cinematic look. Yeah, man, give it some Northlight. To be a dev and like just spend years crafting a proprietary engine from the ground up. Excuse me. I feel like I've been seeing Northlight ever since Quantum Break. Maybe since Quantum Break. I think I've been seeing Northlight. You know, it would be such a long series of videos and or a long series of films, but it would be so much fun, I think, to revisit Quantum Break. Oh, wow, look at that. does no dents. Is that crazy? Should I be down here? Is really the next question I ask, because yeah, it's all for naught if you land something you're not supposed to. Not take it. Explosions fill a room with light that just washes over the room and slowly dissipates. It's a very impressive looking. It is so impressive, in fact, that it took me a moment to realize it was capped at 30. It's powerful, bro. Ooh! The oldest house, I think that's the Shoutouts to standing in the middle of the redacted area, you know. Baby steps, I guess. That'll never get old. A+ for presentation as usual. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yo, my minions are going hard for their queen. I mean, I could have just played it, get like psyops and just hit everybody in the head with bricks, but that was far more interesting. But now we need to know why they call this place the Black Rock Quarry. I mean, aside from the obvious. Aside from the obvious. I love how it opened up just as quickly as it unredacted itself. They're so harmless, even though they're in the first stages of becoming a monster. We need additional diamond blades. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. Fire breaks. So they need diamond blades just to cut this stuff? This stuff? They need diamond blades just to cut it? Pardon me for asking, how do you even outsource all that? How do you even... You gotta be shitting. That's not the thing from earlier, is it? The fucking booger? I don't know how to deal with something like that right now, fam. I saw the way everything was assembled. I'm like, a chase scene is in progress, fam. No, I'm dead. I'm gonna die down here, aren't I? Booga booga, am I right? Is it actually chasing me, or am I just paranoid? It could not be chasing me at all. Like, it could just be asking for directions, and I'm just being, you know, intolerant. I don't know why I think of things in such video gamey terms.
Oh. Not what I expected.
I swear, that was a coincidence. Damn, what a visual. Holy crap. I need to make it perfectly clear. This is a quarry. We're underground right now. We are underground. Right now. At this moment in time. We're underground. What is this, Elden Ring? Are we in the land beneath? What's happening? How is this happening? There's a sky down here. Do what? Activate what to start the what now? The who? Don't glow invitingly like you're a video game item. Don't do that. Every time I accidentally grab something, like a random pubic hair or something, like that. I'm clearly trying to grab this battery. Go again. Is it working yet? There's some guys down here. What is going on? feel like this game, more than any other, looks so much like its concept art. I burned so much energy doing that. Whoa! Cut that out. Stop. Woo! Who fired that? Him? Oh, it's his body. Oh, it's your body. What a puzzle object. That's how you get him. Okay, that didn't work. Plan B. Use a battery at him and almost died. That was a headshot. That was a headshot. I felt it the second I let go of the trigger too. I'm like, this is gonna hurt. Just when I thought I was seeing things, when I thought there were two of them. Now, why would I go over there? Okay, this is gonna be weird and tricky. I suppose. Because they're making it that way. See, like if I were a better shot, this would have been an issue. Could have just boom headshotted him like it's the early 90s, you know? I'm scared. It threw the fucking battery at me? Like you actually have no business doing that. There's so much health all over the ground. Like, it'd be really dumb if I died. Literally health all over the ground. If I could become a better shot, like, really soon, I'm going to die. Shit! Dash through the health. Dash through the health. Oh, that worked. No, stop. Kill him harder. Oh god, I'm distracted. Say a word. That did. It did nothing. We all have our rituals. I've got to say, the amount of freedom you have in dictating the flow of these battles is something that's really, really constantly impressive to me. Like, the combat never, ever, at least not so far, the combat doesn't ever really get stale, so to speak, whether it be the combination of enemies so far or just the environments. Like, the environments are surprisingly open and surprisingly self-contained at the same time. Like, they're large enough to allow for freedom of movement or engaging and disengaging from battles at any moment, but they're also small enough to have a series of mini battles as you work your way through the level design. Like, it's kind of wild to me. It's really interesting. I'm continually amazed. Anyway.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean
hell is that?
something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late.
What's happening?
HRAs, then Dylan.
Can we not ignore the vortex swallowing the middle of the quarry right now? Like, what the hell is that? And why is it happening? Why are there more than one of them? What did I do, guys? All I did was blow up some rocks. What did I do to deserve any of this? Why do y'all hate democracy so much? What is this? I just go around them. Like, is that what's happening here? Am I actually sneaking around these things? Goodbye. I mean, is this the chicken's way out? Should I even be able to do this? Why is it letting me do this? It almost feels like cheating. It's not. I mean, I made it back. I could kill all of these guys here while also being pursued by a giant, weird, black eldritch being, but I feel like that's a little bit too much. Somewhere on this planet, someone's doing that, though. I just don't know if that someone is me. I should just go back to the Atlas chamber and talk to your boy. That feels like a good idea. Talk to your man's Marshall. Wait, he's in the central he's in the executive branch? Oh. There go my biases again. Marshall is not a dude. Marshall is the black lady. Oops. I have to make that distinction. There are a lot of women There are a lot of lead women in this game. Like, I think everyone I've met, aside from Director Trask, who died in the first 10 minutes. So I don't know how we're gonna tell everyone apart, man. We've got the tan lady. We've got the dark lady. And then we've got the redhead lady.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would explain the hair loss.
Think about it. The precision that would require is unthinkable.
Wait a minute.
Pope wants us to compile all of
Pope,
Darwin's
there we go.
data
That's her
and
name.
transcribe.
Okay, so
She wants us
I
to
think
crush
that's
the
Pope, Emily Pope.
He'll crucify us if he finds out.
Yeah, this is Emily Pope. This is the blonde lady.
Faded. Gotta find prisms.
Scripted organism varies so
Got
wildly.
Emily Pope, and then we've
What's the
got
connection?
Helen Marshall. I think that's Marshall's first name. Ooh, wait. Did I peep these files that we're just leaving open on the desk? Just leaving files. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message? An incantation? Ooh, wait. We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record? I want to hear that. Refer to file blah 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 for the full report. Yo, that better be the file on the other side of the desk. Director Pope, I'll be right with you. Initial encounters with the entity known as the hiss has revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the hiss is able to invade. Why not are? The hiss is? Is? So the hiss is one thing? The hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of their wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact, and I was thinking this in the back of my head just now, is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent... Maybe I've got the hiss. Who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she's already been corrupted. That was the thought I was thinking. But her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other hiss that I have dismissed the theory. I don't know, man. She talks to herself. She's got like two voices in her head. She's like the main character from Memento. You feel me? Like, for everything that Helen... Is that her name? Jessie, excuse me. For everything that Jessie seems to say moving forward, there's always another voice that seems to be taking like a few steps back. Like her I don't know if that's like a framed internal voice or if that's actually an alternate version of her speaking in the present past tense. You know what? I hate this. Sam Lake. My prefrontal cortex does not need this much stress. Like, I'm gonna be mentally 60 years old by the time this game is finished.
Hi,
What
Jesse.
up, Helen? Ooh, lore.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the
Is he
bureau.
actively missing?
Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve. He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought of a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
How about these?
This place has a bad habit of moving around,
A
huh?
lot.
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
Yeah, no, really. How do people work here? I'm gonna need a Glassdoor review of the FBC. That's not entirely redacted.
I keep finding traces of Darling,
Because-
but where could...
But he's usually... Dr. Darling has quite a few. All around. Could be hiding. I check myself.
He...
So,
I gotta
how can-
tell you, cause I gotta tell you, cause I gotta tell you, cause I gotta tell you. This place must have a high turnover rate. I mean, I don't know about you, but it would only take one shark for me to, like, you know, hand in my 2 weeks and try to transfer to another bureau. You know, something less exciting. You know, like the DEA. You know, CIA. You know, something a little bit more low key and
You said... I meant...
and less stressful.
Every...
All right, let's get out of here. We're supposed
See-
to be talking to Marshall anyway. Where's Marshall?
Lots to do.
Is Marshall in the adjacent
Every
room?
time I think it makes sense, the pattern shifts.
Or I think it's the room slightly upstairs.
We should be out there. Those things are killing our buddies while we babysit the execs.
You heard Marshall. We need
Wait,
to
can I?
sort
Check
this.
this. Can I go into the director's office? I mean, it's my office, right? Yo, shoutouts to clearing. What the fuck? Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Damn. Damn. That's unfortunate. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. What is happening here? Ooh, loot. Character model check. mean, you knew somebody was gonna do it. Somebody had to do it, right? They had to do it. Shoutouts to graphics. Again, I would just love to disrupt the space-time continuum by going back in time and just showing a young me a bunch of these games and saying, yeah, this is what games are going to look like when you're an adult. You know, I'm itching for that moment. I can also settle for having that moment in reverse where I show a young offspring a really old video game and watch them recoil in horror. Always an option. Anyway. That's fucking crazy. Why does Jesse's... like, I just... fuck. Stop it.
Director better not think about hitting my department with a reorg.
Like, there's no way. Office. Why haven't they? It's been 6 chapters. They're all sitting in the main executive hallway talking about spoons and farts. But they can't change the nameplate on the door to my name? Excuse you. Excuse you. Office of the Director, Jesse Faden. I swear, if this man is still behind my desk, they couldn't even clean the blood off the carpet? Even as the director, you must claw for your respect, I swear. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we're obscured from scrutiny in many respects. I bet. I wonder what this place looks like on the outside. Does it look like an outhouse in the middle of the woods? And there's an unstable portal that leads people into this incredibly large building? Because I swear, I wouldn't be surprised if, like on some Men in Black shit, they just decided to zoom the camera out as far as they could go, and all of this ended up being in the thimble in the side of Gerbil's ass. I wouldn't even blink at that reveal, because somehow it makes sense. I'm trying to match the vibe.
I feel useless. What can someone do?
It wasn't hit. Is Marshall in here? Marshall! 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 Marshall!
What's your read on all this?
Marshall.
It's bad, but we can handle it. Just like we handled that altered item making everyone drown themselves in the toilets.
Trench contained that thing. And he's gone now.
Marshall. Look at the tubes. They send intra-office messages through tubes. Look at the physical Rolodex. What y'all know about Rolodexes and floppy disks? This is the most anachronistic shit I've ever experienced. My gun looks like this. I can't pull my gun out in the executive branch. Well, whatever, you get me, okay? The building looks like this. And yet the technology is I don't think you understand. That is an address book. People used to write in those. People used to write people's names and phone numbers. And they had little blue tabs on them with each letter representing each name. Alphabetically. I remember being a wee lad and wanting one of those. And then realizing just how many pages they had and just how many few people I actually knew as a child. It's a very sobering realization to come to as a youngin'. How small you are on the back of the giant camel we call the universe. Why is it a camel? I don't know. First animal that came to mind.
Motherfuckers?
Bullshit, you did.
I wonder if that weird janitor had a hand in this. I never trusted that freak.
The answer is actually yes, though, because Octi has everything to do with everything. Octi is the architect of our world.
The hiss?
Helps delusion.
We're going through ammo like something that goes through things fast.
Damn it all. Man, these radio stations are not hitting. Just some like weird Finnish industrial music. And listen, Finland, I love you. Love you. But what is this music? I feel like I'm listening to the Finnish version of Jesus. Did I really spend all of that time looking for the director
Collins, any word on
in my
survivors?
defense,
We've located
she
numerous safe
blends
rooms
in
with
the
survivors inside.
surroundings really
We're waiting
well.
on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, the survivors
Had to
will be
take a
escorted
detour
straight
into the
away.
quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately.
She didn't even look at it.
I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event.
Okay.
He was groomed to be the future director.
Okay.
He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
What happened?
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away? Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are? I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone.
Damn, what?
And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends?
Very interesting.
I need to see Dylan.
You don't, though.
I need to know.
You don't need to see Dylan.
I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Situation, all sectors.
Great.
Executive is in the process of being fortified, as per your orders. Maintenance is relatively stable. A security employee named Arish has apparently prevented multiple key locations from being taken by the Hiss. Research is overrun.
Alright. Another 10% to the siege duration. Not too thrilled about that, to be honest. How about... when released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. Oh, it's crazy. I've always wanted that ability. All right. Use an additional 3 here, and I'll get another mod slot.
With a small team currently holding HRA lab.
Damn. Nothing as far as new weapons. How about that? Oh, I can up the construct level. Should I do it? That's a lot of source, dude. Do it. Upgrade any and all loot.
Containment is, well, it's gone dark.
Okay, so new mission. Jesse goes to the containment sector to find the Panopticon, where Dylan is held. Why does Panopticon sound so familiar to me? Why is it called the Panopticon? The Panopticon is a design of institutional building with an inbuilt system of control originated by the English philosopher and social theorist Jeremy Bentham in the 18th century. The concept is to allow all prisoners of an institution to be observed by a single corrections officer without the inmates knowing whether or not they're being watched. Interesting. So he's being watched by one person?
Let's hope.
Psychologically, it's got to be a mind fuck, right? Because you know, that was horrifying. Yeah, because even though
references to Hedron, there's something we're missing.
Because even though you have a prison where every section of it is visible at any given time, at the same time, the prisoners, I guess themselves, don't know whether or not they themselves are being watched at that moment in time. So it kind of makes everybody uniformly behave better, I guess. It'd be like if you were in a classroom taking a test and suddenly your teacher was on the ceiling, or your teacher had mirrors on the ceiling of the classroom. You know, just knowing that any of you could be watched at any given time, you would all uniformly behave better. I get it. Containment sector. Let's go. It's an interesting concept. Oh, look, it's Director Faden. I feel like she should stop and think about why they made her the director despite kidnapping her brother. I know, I'm curious. Shoutouts to the shield. how are some of the crafting it's like conceptual material, a remote thought. That's an actual crafting material in this weird hellscape known as the oldest house. Okay. Another wholly confusing section filled with question marks. Oh, great. This building is undulating. It will slowly be under our control. Let's look at the one in the middle first. Those ragdolling, like, I hate them. I hate them so much. They're so bad. The most unsettling, weird enemy you could imagine. Just there to spread cheeks. Spreading cheeks.
Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
After the song, time for applause. This is shade. Yeah.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him? time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for
objects
this.
of Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These hiss things are a bad influence on my collection.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
We'll have to can it for now. This was awesome. Control continues to have a narrative that I feel it has a narrative that's just starting to straighten out just a little bit, but a lot of things still are guiding the mystery forward. What is this about her brother? Why is Jesse really there? Why is she the director, and why doesn't she want the position? Is this a revenge mission? Does she have an ulterior motive? And honestly, is a cooler head going to prevail? Because it seems like the forces that she's just willfully dicking around with are not to be trifled with. And I feel like a lot of this trifling she's doing is going to come back and bite her in the cheeks. And listen, man, I don't want Jesse's cheeks bitten, you know? It's tough, man. Whoa, what's this? Charge holds up to 3 explosive projectiles that can stagger enemies caught in their blast radius. I'm 1 astral blip away from unlocking that. Let's go. But on the next episode of the Expert Playlist, probably tomorrow's episode. There might be an episode tomorrow. Maybe. I may have to conserve my energies for Stellar Blade, you know, so we'll see how that goes out there. But until we do, thank you everybody for watching. Shout outs to the people that stopped by. Thanks to everyone. A great night. No, stop. Stop.